Hello, Stacey.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Oh, thanks. It's a pleasure being here.
Have you ever been hypnotized before?
Nope.
All right. Before we begin, I'd like to do a few tests just to see how you're going to respond to hypnosis.
Okay.
Now, for this, the first thing I'd like you to do, if you would, would just like you to imagine, if you will, in my hand right here, I'm holding a nice, juicy lemon. Just
Okay.
imagine lemon there. Now, just imagine cutting lemon in half. Just imagine that I'm holding on to this lemon. I want you now just to imagine, just take the lemon out of my hand, just imagine you're doing that. And take it up to your mouth. And just imagine sucking on it for a moment. And as you did that, did you feel your mouth pucker a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's a very positive response to the suggestion. Because obviously you can tell there's no real lemon there.
No, just the thought of it.
But the thoughts was enough to create a response. And that's a lot of what we're going to be doing here today, is the thought is going to create a response. As you go deeper into hypnosis, the thoughts will create stronger and stronger responses. So I'm going to do another test to see how you respond to this, okay? I want you to put your hands straight up in front of you, about like this. Okay. Now, as you're doing that, I'd like you to imagine that I'm putting some glue right here, some super glue,
Mm-hmm.
stuff that bonds your skin together instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine that happening now. Feel that bonding, bonding, bonding. And in fact, when both of your hands are so tightly bound together with that glue, that the harder you try to pull your hands apart, the tighter they stick together. The harder you're about now to try to pull your hands apart, the tighter they stick together. Go ahead and try to pull your hands apart. The harder you're trying, the tighter they stick together. Trying harder and harder and harder and harder. What's happening right now? What are you noticing?
Feels very warm.
Okay, are you able to pull them apart right now?
Yeah.
And now when I touch, they just break apart easily. They take a lot of effort to pull them apart.
Yeah, it's almost in a way where I didn't want them apart.
Okay, explain that a little bit more if you would.
I don't know. I guess they felt sticky and they felt warm, and I could feel each of the bones touching. And I was trying, but I guess maybe it was my sweat that was sticky.
But it was very unusual. In fact, try
Yeah.
something now. Put your hands out like that once again. Now, just imagine them stuck together and try to pull apart now.
Takes that.
Okay. Now put them together one more time. And now just pull them apart. Did you notice a real big difference between those two?
Yeah.
Despite the fact your hands were equally sweaty,
Yeah.
that difference was the power of suggestion once again. Let me do one more test here just to see how you're going to respond to this, okay? I think you're doing great, but I want to make sure. I want you to put your hands out like this. Now, as you're doing that, I'd like you to imagine that in this hand, you're holding a very heavy bucket of sand. Just imagine a very heavy bucket of sand in that hand. And imagine in this hand 100 helium balloons. In fact, make it 200 helium balloons in that hand. Just keep imagining that heavy bucket of sand and all those balloons. Just keep imagining that more and more. In fact, you can even imagine just looking up at those balloons and just feeling how heavy that sand is. Now, another shovelful of sand right now in that hand. And as you're doing that, just keep imagining this more and more. And as you're imagining this, you're noticing that this hand's beginning to rise right up into the air, being pulled higher, and this hand's going lower and lower. And what you're discovering is this hand starts dropping more and more. You're finding that you're feeling very relaxed. The more this hand drops, the more relaxed you begin to feel. It's rather strange, perhaps, that this hand dropping like this makes you relaxed. But you're noticing that beginning to happen. And this hand is making you feel kind of light, very light as that hand goes up. Even the whole arm is getting lighter and lighter and lighter. That's right, that arm just keeps getting lighter and lighter and lighter. You're not trying to lift it at all, are you? You're not trying to lift it, but it's going right on up, isn't it? And the higher it goes, the lighter it's getting. And this arm gets heavier and heavier as you watch it go down. And that hand, this one right here, finally touches your lap or your chair. Your eyes will feel so heavy that they just droop and drop closed, going down. And this arm keeps getting lighter and lighter and lighter still. Lighter and lighter as this arm goes down, and find your eyes getting very heavy now. Eyes are getting heavier, heavier, and heavier, and heavier as the touches the chair, your eyes just close down, closing tightly now. And this arm gets very light, just going right on up all by itself. Just feeling it as though the whole arm is a helium balloon, just going higher and higher and higher with no conscious effort at all, not even trying to raise it, just let it go. Let it go, higher and higher and higher. And when I touch the hand, it too drops to your side, just plops down to your side, and you become incredibly relaxed right now. Relaxing deeper, and deeper, and deeper, and deeper. Just continue to relax now, Stacey. Continue to relax even deeper. Now you notice your legs are crossed, but you also discover that your legs are stuck together. In fact, right now you may try to uncross your legs, but the harder you try to uncross your legs, the more they stick together. Right now you're trying to uncross your legs. Try right now to uncross your legs, but they're stuck together. You find those legs are stuck completely together. The harder you try to uncross them, the more they stick. And now, when I touch your knee, they easily uncross. There you go. And now just continue to relax. Continue to relax. Continue to relax. Now what you discover is when I touch your shoulder, and only while I'm touching your shoulder this one time, you find your name is stuck inside of your mouth. In fact, the harder you try to say your name, the more it sticks in your mouth. When I let go of your shoulder, your name pops out. So as I touch your shoulder, your name is stuck inside of your mouth. And the harder you try to say your name, the more it sticks right now. Go ahead and try to say your name as much as you can. Try as hard as you can to say your name. The harder you try, the more it sticks. Keep trying now to say your name. When I let go of your shoulder, your name just pops right out.
Stacey.
And relax deeper, and deeper, and deeper, and deeper. Just continuing to relax. Continuing to relax. Now what I'm going to suggest is for a moment, you've forgotten the letter S. The letter S has disappeared from your mind. That sound is completely gone from you. Completely gone. Completely forgotten. Completely forgotten. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
All right. Now it's completely gone. A big smile comes to you. It's completely gone. That sound, that letter is completely gone. A big smile comes to you. A really big smile, automatically. Now you're going to open your eyes and you're going to try to tell me your name right now.
Hi.
You are...
Tracy.
I'm sorry?
Tracy.
Tracy.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Tate.
What's wrong?
Stacey.
Stacey. Okay, Stacey. Is that right?
Not really. Stacey Burke.
Okay. Does that sound right?
It's Tracy. Tracy.
Tracy. Tracy Burke. Is that more right?
No, I think it's Stacey Burke.
It is Stacey Burke.
Mm-hmm.
And right now the letter S comes back to you. What is your name?
Stacy.
Stacey. All right, Stacey. How do you feel right now?
Fine.
You feel fine?
Mm-hmm.
Fine, Paul.
No problem.
Sleep. Relax deeper, 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 deeper. Much deeper. Much deeper. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go deeper and deeper and deeper still. More and more relaxed. More and more relaxed. Now as you relax even more, in a moment, I'm going to have you stand up. As you stand up, you discover that you are completely naked. As you stand up, you discover you are completely naked. So as I take your hands, you're going to stand up. You may feel dizzy for just a second, but after that dizziness passes, you'll realize that you are completely naked. Completely naked. So as I take your hands, you're going to stand up now. Relax, very deep in hypnosis. And now if you're just dizzy for a second, When you lower your arms, you'll open your eyes and discover you're completely naked. And right now, you can just open your eyes and look right at me for a moment. Very relaxed yet. You're feeling very relaxed, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And right now, take a look at what you're wearing. In this case, not what you're not wearing. What do you have on?
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing? Where are your clothes?
No.
Okay. And sleep. And this time when you open your eyes, you'll find you're wearing an absolutely stunning dress. An absolutely stunning dress. The most beautiful clothes you could ever imagine. And what do you picture yourself wearing?
Bronze latex gown.
Okay, and that's what you're feeling right now. You feel that latex on you right now, am I right?
Yes.
Go ahead, open your eyes, and that's what you're wearing. Go ahead and take a look at what you've got on. How's that feel?
Feels nice.
In fact, right over here, you've got a mirror you can take a look at. Go ahead and take a look in the mirror right there. How do you look?
Looks good.
Great.
Looks nice. I like it.
Excellent. And now I'm just going to turn this way a little bit. Because right now, just right here, that's perfect right there. Because now as I touch your forehead, you sleep. And dropping back, 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 back. Just dropping down. Very relaxed. Very deeply asleep. Very deep. Very deep. Very deep. Now when I count to 5, you're going to come out of hypnosis. However, you completely forget you've just been hypnotized. You forget everything you've just done. In fact, you're sure you're about to be hypnotized for the very first time. You're sure you're about to be hypnotized for the very first time. However, before I hypnotize you, you want very much to change into something even sexier. You want to change into something very, very sexy before I hypnotize you. So when I ask if you're ready to start, you're going to say no because you want to change. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, as you change, you're going to find that you begin to feel very hot, very sexy, very aroused. You like this sound?
Yes.
You'll find that when you change, you come back in, come to talk to me, you are incredibly aroused, incredibly hot, incredibly horny. You like this idea a lot. Now, you completely forget all of these suggestions. In fact, as I said, you're sure you've never been hypnotized. You're absolutely sure of this. So at the count of 5, open your eyes, take a deep breath, stretch a bit, refreshed, alert, awake and aware, feeling better now than you have in a long time. 1, feeling good. 2, feeling very good. 3, feeling wonderful. 4, forgetting everything we've done so far. And 5. Okay. Well, Stacey, have you ever been hypnotized before?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Has anybody ever even tried to hypnotize you?
No.
All right. Well, in that case, are you ready to begin?
Well, I'd like to put on something not so gowy.
Okay. I mean, I think that outfit looks good, but you're thinking of something else?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
something more summery and
Oh,
cute.
okay. You got something like that with you?
Yeah, pink dress right
Oh,
there.
great. I'll tell you, why don't you go change, and we'll start after you get back, okay?
Okay.
And I think you just change right back if you want to.
All right.
Okay.